Hello, one and all, and welcome to the grand finals of EWC 2025 for Black Ops 6. I'm your host, Chris Bucket, alongside Allie. We have Enigma and Nameless as our analysts today, and I want to start with you, Allie.
What's up?
This is a story we saw just a few weeks ago on the biggest stage back in Kitchener. We're about to relive it here in Riyadh.
Yeah, in this battle, Texas has had the dominating side of this versus Vancouver Surge, but as you can tell, they're on kind of a revenge tour right now, taking down 100 Thieves that had their number all season long, and now this is their biggest and last opportunity to get a win.
Enigma, let's start with this OpTic squad because they have been fan favorites. Everyone was elated when they rose to that championship level once again at the end of the year. And a lot of questions were on how this team would perform in Riyadh.
Yeah.
They have lived up to their potential, and they walked away with a crucial Game 5 victory to get here.
They did, and I think one of the few questions that was remaining of this roster is, what do you look like when you get punched in the mouth? Well, it turns out they're pretty damn good. Backs against the wall, come out swinging, and take over in a tournament as and when they need to. And it's their superstars that pop off in those as well, which I think is a huge thing to be able to do, especially bringing in Mercules. Yes, he is incredible, but also just being able to stand alongside someone like Shots. You see the kind of things he's going to do out there. That's going to breathe so much confidence into this team for what's coming up next.
Yeah, and looking at this matchup in particular, like Surge, it's a challenging one for them.
Yes.
I mean, you look back at the finals, the Search and Destroy Surge were lights out. You get some of those repeat maps, and there were a couple ones that Surge just threw. For OpTic, they have improved since then, though. I mean, we've seen them. They were tested by Heretics, as you've mentioned,
Yep.
and Shotzi has been playing at an MVP level, and Murky's picked up right where he left off. So, when you said you're getting the superstar plays, it's also the system. Their fundamentals are the best in the world. There's not a team close right now in terms of fundamentals and playing for the rotations. We have seen Shotzi make miracles happen by himself on Rewind, as you just saw, and at the end of these Search and Destroys, everything's just been perfect.
Al, you don't agree with that. Who do you think stacks up?
I'd say the team closest is the one they're about to go up against right now. I mean, you talk about fundamentals, Vancouver Surge, that is their middle, last, and first name, simply because of the system that they've built with Rainbow Ray in this squad. Even when we interviewed him and he talked about the fact that they don't do egos here, they don't do playing for kills, they're strictly fundamentals, and they're strictly about the objective. Now, not saying OpTic Texas isn't right up there in that conversation, but you have to include Surge in it as well.
If you're just tuning into EWC, one of the best parts here is that everyone gets a key. That is your symbol that you are alive in the tournament.
Yes.
Well, the Heretics key was crushed at